I feel like knocking on the door, right? Knocking on the door and saying, "Hey, how you doing? You're the pirate guy."
No.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay, let me tell you, how you doing? First and foremost, that's a terrible idea, right? Number 2. Now, is The Mandalorian Season 3, has it lived up to the hype? Is the hype gone? Who wants to go first?
I'll take it.
Tony, go for it.
I think the hype is gone. This is my opinion, obviously. I think the hype is gone. I think the buzz was... I didn't even hear too much buzz about this season coming out. I mean, literally, I'm in a group chat with 10 friends, and we all forgot the goddamn show dropped this past Wednesday. I love Mando. I love Star Wars. It is like the last great Star Wars I think we still have. I mean, if there's anything,
Andor. Big Andor fan.
I didn't even... I mean, honestly, Andor, even though it was grounded, it's not Star Wars to me, bro. They're not flying in space. They're not shooting. They don't have no sabers. That's not fucking Star Wars to me. Sorry, that's just not Star Wars for me. If I want to watch a grounded show like that, I watch something else.
I think definitely some of the buzz has faded to an extent, but I think the bar was just raised a bit with Andor. The funny thing about Mando is that it got people who never cared about Star Wars, never gave it a chance, and it's become a little more universal appeal. But the problem, right, Season 2 finale was December of 2020. That's a long-ass time. And now, audience, in society, we have super short attention spans, but as audiences and fan bases, we are being forced to be a little more patient, I'd say, because almost every show is taking 2 years to make a season. Game of Thrones, House of Dragon, The Witcher, Mando. I mean, taking 2.5 years. Part of that I understand, but part of it because just waiting and trying to actually make it as best as possible. But yeah, making all this business about being on Wednesdays, not great. And it was a solid first season. I mean, it was solid.
The episodes are dropping on Wednesdays.
Yeah, it drops on Wednesdays.
Yeah, that's just
look. That's because they're avoiding The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You're right. And season 2, episode 10 is probably one of the greatest episodes for me.
Iconic
on television.
Iconic.
I loved it. I was nostalgic. I got goosebumps like
Still can't
crazy
believe it.
watching that episode. I loved it. Everything about it. It was emotional. And then you just fucking took it all away from me. Right? You took it away from me by having him get back with Grogu and that piece of shit show Boba Fett. Right? So now I come back to season 3 and I'm like, that is at stake. Like, Grogu could just leave again. Who cares? He's back with him. No, man. What the fuck are you guys doing over there?
First, to Ralph's point, I completely forgot about what happened in season 2, episode 10.
Yeah, but that's because you're not a big Star Wars fan.
Yeah, no,
Because if you are,
I was asleep, but then
it
I was
gets
asleep
seared
and
in
I
your
woke up.
head. It gets seared in your mind.
Yeah, it was in my mind, but then like it didn't. It wasn't like there no more.
I just think they disrespected one of their best episodes ever.
Right. So let me tell you what's going on here, guys. Let me tell you what's going on here. So Disney bought this from George Lucas for $4 billion.
Yes.
And now they're just
2012.
They're squeezing out as much as they can from that $4 billion. So let me tell you, this show Mandalorian, I'm sure the budget is very high. For season 3, the opener, I liked it. It is Disney's flagship show. I've never been a fan of the 30-minute and the 42 and the 41. And
those run times are fucking
I hate
weird.
that. Yeah. I know. I totally agree with that. That was my biggest issue with
I think
this.
that Jon Favreau, talented director, the tone of the show, it flips from like comedy to serious. I think he does it well, though. I think John can do that well. The visuals, I think, are acceptable, but they're not great. I love Carl Weathers' classic, the real Apollo Creed. No, Michael B. Jordan. It's okay. So, okay, it's good. Okay. So, what else? I think that, it's crazy because what I was thinking about just now is that Mandalorian, while being one of the highest budget shows, is not even in my top 5. I got Succession ahead of it. I got The Last of Us ahead of it. I got Yellowstone ahead of it. I got Stranger Things ahead of it. And if I really start thinking, it might be at
Last of
5 or
Us.
6. No, I said Last of Us, right?
Oh, you did?
And did you say Bad Boys? I mean, not Bad Boys.
Bad Boys, yeah. Still thinking about Michael B. Jordan? No, kidding.
The Boys.
The Boys.
The Boys.
The Boys, yes. Yes, I put it ahead of Mandalorian. So I don't know. That's pretty telling, especially when you've bought in, when you own the rights to arguably the most popular movie franchise, maybe in the history of humankind. So I don't know. Guys, I'm watching the show and I'm just like, oh, look at this. I don't know. I just when you watch a movie or a show, right? What's important is that you forget that you're watching a movie or a show. Yes. When I put on Lincoln, I was like, there's no way I'm going to forget this is Daniel Day-Lewis. In 5 fucking minutes, I forgot it was Daniel Day-Lewis.
Right.
Same thing with The Last of Us. Zombie apocalypse. Okay, from a game, 5 minutes, I'm invested.
Right.
This show is like, you just watch it and you're just kind of like.
But then season 1 wasn't like that.
Kind of like you're in it, but you're not in it. You're not into it.
I don't know.
But we'll see. Let's give it a chance.
I think, like Ralph's point, it's been a long time since season 2's ending, which I absolutely love. And I think, again, you take away all that from us when you start season 3, him back again with Grogu. Instead of saying, let's make this journey of having him throughout the whole season, get back with him, and you miss him. And just nothing's feel like nothing's at stake anymore. When they do that, I'm like, all right, now I don't have to worry anymore. I know Grogu's going to be there no matter what. I know Mando's not going to happen.
What's to your point, right? Not being invested. I have always had a hard time being invested in Grogu. Do you know why? Because we know what happens with the sequel trilogy, right? You don't hear shit about Grogu. Why isn't Grogu coming? Why isn't he the one that they got to figure out, right? He's not even mentioned. It's not like his voice comes out at the end, right? When they do that whole montage of all the voices on everybody on the light side, all the Force ghosts and stuff. I'm never really fully invested in Grogu. And mind you, I have like 7 Baby Yoda craps in my house, right? But I love it, and I like the show, and it's just gonna move things along. I like how they've tied in Ahsoka into live action.
I'm actually excited for that too.
No, super excited.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, and I've heard some amazing things.
And don't get me wrong, but, I mean, not everything. I actually enjoyed Obi-Wan Kenobi. I mean, we had our debate.
Yeah, that was
nostalgia.
Great.
You were against it. I was for it. We had our debate on it. Even though I know it's fucking a mess, I still enjoyed it.
Right.
Because I love Star Wars.
It hits the notes.
Now they're coming out with a show with the robot from episode 1 of Mandalorian, the one that's like that. The Terminator bot or whatever it is. And they're gonna make 25 10-minute episodes.
I think they need to just stick to the shows. They need to just stick to what people want. Nobody asked for Andor. I understand you like it,
right?
Why can't we get like a?
I didn't ask for it.
Look. My favorite Star Wars.
I want to see a show of Darth Vader and fighting Jedi.
Yes.
Why can't we have that show?
Why can't we get this? Right?
Is that a fucking Mandalorian or
hey, I love that Mandalorian
or fucking Ahsoka. I don't want to watch those guys.
Well,
nobody knows who those people are.
Ahsoka does fight him.
If I go outside right now, we knock on fucking 10 doors, and I say, "How you doing? Do you know who Darth Vader is?" They're gonna go, "Claro que sí." And then if you tell them, "Do you know what Ahsoka is?" You say, "¿Quién carajo es Ahsoka?" Nobody wants to watch that.
Right, I understand.
Right?
No,
it's like Creed.
That's hard work.
I love Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, he's good. I want to see fucking Stallone in there too. That's all it is. Fucking like, subscribe.
That was awesome.
You keep going back to Creed? We're a fucking handle here.
The IP.
Because all the reviewers go like this, do the same thing. Yeah, I liked Creed. It was good. The action was good. Now the reviewers, they're all doing the play the both sides thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they know the movie sucks.
Right.
They go watch Creed and they go, "Nah, this movie sucks." And they'll come and they'll go, "Oh, I liked it. But there are some things I didn't like." So by the end of the fucking review, it's 20 minutes, you don't know if they liked it or they didn't fucking like it. They're all doing that now. And bro, it's just like nobody just has the fucking cojones to just go, "You know what? This shit fucking sucks." No. Overall, I want to say that I'm going to give my final thoughts here. We're going to give our final thoughts. I am into Mandalorian. I'm going to watch it. But it's crazy that such a big brand like Star Wars, and it's not even one of my top 5 shows right now. Let's see going forward. I'm going to give it an open shot. Tony?
Look, I think Lucasfilm right now is a bit of a fucking mess. I mean, look at that Indiana Jones movie they have dropping. I just think they're a fucking mess right now. I personally hope that this show starts to make me feel like these characters have, some type of something can happen to them bad. There's some stakes here. Because really at this point right now, I'm watching. I'm just like, okay, he's gonna win. And Grogu's gonna be just okay. And I don't want that. I really don't want that. I don't. I want something to have some consequences because that is Star Wars, right?
I want to see him like get upset. I want to see him.
Well, it's going to be tough to see.
Have an emotional.
You want to?
No, I want to hear him. Okay, hear him. I want to see him like throw something.
I mean,
or be like,
right.
get the fuck out of here or something.
This whole season,
flip a table. Or I don't know.
It's just the strong silent type. He's playing it a little too much.
Strong silent type.
That Clint Eastwood in space.
We're 37 10-minute episodes into it.
Here's the thing, Furo. Let's be honest.
Right.
The whole point of this season is for him to have the
reestablished
as a Mandalore.
Right.
A Mandalorian because of what he did, taking off his helmet in the end of season 2.
Right. And having to go to Mandalore, seeing that in live action.
He does all that, and now he's still with the Baby Yoda anyway.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking
I don't even care about the Baby Yoda. Make him grow up already, get a fucking lightsaber, and fight people. I don't want to sit here for 3 seasons. The 3 seasons of just the baby and the eyes and the boobs. Bro, I want to see him just grow up. I want to see these people go out there and fucking do some missions. You know what I'm saying? Get out there, the dark world. That could be some comedic stuff. And just, I don't know, Star Wars it up. I don't know what the fuck.
Right.
Bring in the Vader.
Star Wars it up, right?
And Luke comes in there and he's fucking balling out and fighting.
Well, that's what we got at the end of
There's
season
so
2.
many episodes.
That's what we want to see, right?
What they're trying to do is milk the 4 billion. They're introducing new characters. They want the new characters and the pirates in the last one. Okay, the pirates, the lizard pirates. I don't.
It looked like fucking Pirates of the Caribbean, like Dead Man's Chest.
Who gets paid for this shit? Who sits there and goes, pirates? Oh, that's great. I feel like knocking on the fucking door, right? Knocking on the door and saying, "Hey, how you doing? You're the pirate guy."
No.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay, let me tell you, how you doing? First and foremost, that's a fucking terrible idea, right? Number 2, what's the budget like for us to bring back somebody we want to watch, like Yoda or fucking Darth Vader or the Sith?
Darth Vader's dead. I mean, we're past that. Remember?
Now we're past that, right? Because of course, if you don't watch all 87 episodes. And you don't have a structural outline.
No, and all
of what's
12
going
movies
on, you're
or
fucked. What?
No, all like 12 movies and
12 movies, and there's a time jump, and then you should have watched Boba Fett first. No, I want to watch just The Mandalorian. just The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
How much time do you think I got? How much time? What do they think we're sitting there and fucking creating a fucking bibliography of fucking Star Wars events? No, just give us what we want. It's that simple. Give us greed. I want Stallone. Buddy, I want to... Leave this in. This is real quick. Creed. This is a real quick side note. I love Michael B. Jordan, all those guys. Yeah, I want to watch it. But leave Stallone. Leave Stallone. I like that character. It's the whole reason it exists. Right? And I'd say...
I don't think it would have fit like in this past one. But I get exactly what you're saying, man.
All right, wrap it up.
All right, guys.
Jesus Christ.
So, season 3, episode 1. Yeah, I'm just going to keep watching it because I have to, but whatever. Like, subscribe, Ralph. Great guest. I'm sure he'll be on more. Like, subscribe, and go fuck yourself. We're out of here.